Okay, alright. So, hello everybody and welcome to round 1 of season 1 of Hyper Racing Series. This is obviously a new F1 series on PlayStation 4. My name is Kaio and I am your co-commentator for this league alongside Callum. And yeah, we are going to be commentating on this brand new league for, I think, I don't know how many rounds there are, 12, I want to say? 10, that's it, 10 races. We are here for the British Grand Prix. Unfortunately, there are some few issues that we couldn't record qualifying, but Harry, as you can see, as he lands upon the grid, managed to get pole position. And his teammate Shane is in second place, making an Alpha 1-2. And Sav is P3 in the race point, and obviously you can see the grid just forming up now. For the race, 26 laps of what should be excitement. 18 drivers, is going to be relative unknown for everyone. But yeah, it will hopefully be an exciting race. As we put the telemetry on. Let's look at the tyres of, yep. Now Dalga and Samuel, the only two drivers of mediums. As the grid is getting ready, nice camera angle there. As the 5 lights are going out. And we are away in Silverstone for the first race of HRS, and it looks like a good start from Harry. He's maintained the lead heading into turn 1, but it looks like Sav is maybe going around the outside of Shane. No, he loses a position to Matt Marsh, actually, who makes it up into P3, all looking relatively single file at the moment. No, oh, there's a Haas and a Renner and a Shrey and Dolga, yeah. Shrey and Dolga are round into turn 3, I believe. But it looks like all the rest of the drivers got through cleanly. Paddington and Tim are fighting for P5. It looks like Paddington's going to hold him off for now. The Norwegian boy going down the inside, and so it goes, and he spun. He spun. Whoa, there's a few spins actually. The Norwegian boy, Iron Apple, and Don BSQ, all round there. No, you have to be impartial, Callum. You have to be impartial. But as Harry navigates cops now, can't let the front three really pulled away over a second from Sav and P4. Harry, Shane, and Matt Marsh. Oh, Matt Marsh sliding there through Beckett's, or Magnus and Beckett's. Damage to Dawn. So he's going to have to pit again for sure. Shane is all over the back of his teammate at the moment. Alfa Romeo looking very strong. A 1-2 for them at the moment. And 7P4 pending P5. Tim P6, Topia and P10 making up 7 positions, Samuel making up 5 positions, Creeps making up 6 positions. So good starts there from them 3 as the Norwegian boy getting past Don. Yes, Don is struggling. You can tell he's got wing damage. He's going to pit. Yep, the Norwegian boy also pits. Very late call there from Dave there as he goes into the pits, the Red Bull driver. Oh. Yes, he's getting past Ben B. Oh no, he's not getting past Ben B. Is there a bit of an issue there? Is he getting overtaken by Jeff? Is that Jeff? Okay, so he's in P. Yeah, so there's a bit of an issue. I don't know what is going on there, but it looks like he's fighting Jerfy for P8, and he's just about able to hold on top. He's looking to get past all 3 of them, actually. Okay, sorted. Oh, and the top thing going around the outside of Jerfy. Will he make the move stick? Oh, it looks like he does, and he's going to use overtake, but he cannot get the move done heading into cops, so he's going to stick behind Jerfy. Yeah, in terms of overtake, is a flat. Oh, Jerfy running a bit wide there. Well, they are coming on the hards. Going to go to the end and hope for a safety car, I guess. Tyre wear isn't really that bad here, so doesn't take. I know that top here is going to get past Jerfy. He's already used all of his overtake so far, and so it goes, gets past Ben B, and he's up to P7, and top here goes down the inside of Jerfy into Stowe, and he's up into P9. Good start from top. Good start from Good start to the race from top here in the racing point. Currently his team in P4. There's a Sav says a faster lap of the race actually, which is an interesting one. Shane's still sticking behind Harry. Sorry. It is going to be very, very close. They're both looking immensely strong out there. As it looks like Samuel's getting past Creeps there into P11. Samuel, does he get past? He does get past. Always Creeps trying to get past. I'm not sure. Well, Samuel is in P11 now. I don't know if he got past or not, but oh, and Shane gets past into That luff. Mm. Yeah, and Sav as well is still there. Topia going past Ben. Ooh, send the cops corner. Topia nearly loses it. Ben maintains position. Yep. Let's see anywhere else. Sheffield Basel behind Topia, but not with me. Oh, Topia runs wide on the exit at Chapel there. That could put him under pressure, but I think he's fine for now. And yeah. So the top four looking really strong at the moment. Jerfy. Jerfy with the 3-second time penalty. Oh, Topia spins at Vale. He manages to avoid the wall. He taps the wall, but he avoids the wing damage. Lucky for ghosting. And he Shrey with a 3-second time penalty. Oh, and that is... who was that missing their braking zone? That was Julian missing his braking point heading to turn 3. These are what I don't even know the corner name. Is it Village, I think, turn 3? I think Village is turn 3. Is it Farm Abbey, Village, The Loop? Yeah, the Western Straight, Brooklands, Luff. I don't know. I'm quite bad with some of the names, but yeah. So far they are looking good out there. Alfa Romeo 1-2. But Matt and Sav are keeping up. Keeping relatively close behind them actually. Then you have a bit of a gap to Paddington, who's in P5. Who's driving fairly well. And Tim, and so it goes in P7. He's a maintained position, of course, the founder of the league himself in P7, so he'll be happy with that. Yellow flag, that's Jerfy. Oh, Toppy going for a move on the intended creeps. He doesn't make the move. That's Toppy got any wing damage. Toppy does have wing damage. This is going to be a struggle for him. Yeah, Toppy's got wing damage on his front left end plate, so that's going to be a struggle for him. But that's not going to stop him getting past Creeps. Oh, and Creeps is into the wall, and Creeps is out of the race. That could be a safety car. That was an interesting move there from Toppy. I don't know what happened. It's a virtual safety car. From Jerfy. Yeah, Julian, yeah. And Julian as well, I believe. So I don't know what happened there between Toppy and Creeps. None of the leaders decide to pit, everyone stays out, so that's a smart decision, Maybe Toppy will think about pitting. Yeah, Toppy maybe. Yeah, he does. Toppy pits. Don gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the virtual safety car. And that's not good for Don. There's a yellow flag. That's a Renault. That's the Norwegian boy 9. He's having a bad race, bad round 1, but still, it is. But I think they've increased their gap to the guys behind just a little bit, so maybe they are pushing. Yep. There's a yellow flag. that's that. We're coming out the pits now. It is a Norwegian boy. He's struggling out there. Yeah. Don't know what's happening there with him, but doesn't look comfortable out there in that on the hards. Hards aren't really a great race tire, it has to be said. And so it goes with the 3-second time penalty. That's not going to help his race. Ben is only 1.5 seconds behind him. So, yeah, very easy to cut a corner here and there, and run wide. Yeah, indeed. But gonna go back on board the battle for the lead between Shane and Harry, both in the Alfa Romeo, and both looking strong. Both looking very strong out there. Matt Marsh in P3 is driving quite well, and Sab in P4. These four are doing a good job at the moment, it has to be said, but Matt's already got a 3-second time penalty, so that's not going to help him. There's a Norwegian boy gets past Dond as Dond pits. Yes, getting rid of those hard tyres because it doesn't like them. Yep. Yeah. That's Samuel. That's Samuel. Safety car! A safety car is out. Oh, is that good for the lead? And so it goes first driver to pits. Shane is going to catch up to the safety car. And this has thrown a massive spanner in the works. At the start of lap 8. And so it goes, and Ben are in the pits now. They're the first drivers to pit. Doggo starting in the mediums, yep. So it goes in a prime position here. Ben as well, top year. He probably should pit. Toby probably should pit to go on the set of mediums because that is the better tyre. As Don does qualify for going the wrong, ignoring yellow flag. I don't know what happened there. And does Toppy dive into the pits? Toppy does dive into the pits for a set of medium tyres as we expected. Does the Norwegian boy pit? Yes, he does. Of course, all the hard runners are probably going to pit for some mediums. There's yeah, Shane, Harry, Matt, Sav. Yep. What I mean, yeah. Harry's the biggest loser here because Shane is at least ahead of him. So Harry will either have to double sack or stay out for an extra lap, which is so it goes to the back of the safety car. He's going to be loving life at the moment because he'll be in a high position when the safety car comes in. Ben B as well, maybe even Ironapple. If Ironapple can catch up to the safety car, then he will be in a lovely position. He'll probably be the last person to catch up before the front guys pit. Now, I expect to see Shane in the pits. Harry also pits, and he's going to slow Matt down. Yet Sav, Paddington, Dogger stays out. Yeah, Harry's going to double stack, so he's going to be out of position, 100%. Severe collision, yeah. So Dog goes Janure Seedler, followed by And So It Goes and Ben. As it looks like Harry's going to lose a lot of time. Yeah, Harry's lost positions to both Sav and Matt. So that is not good for Harry, not good at all. Tim changing his front wing as well, so he's taking advantage. Sav, interesting, he goes on the hard tyres compared to everyone else around him on the set of medium. That's an interesting strategy call there from Sav. It has to be said, really. Probably. Yeah, we should have gone to the hard tyres, maybe. Yeah, we should have gone to maybe one of the hard tyres and tried to lose as little time as possible. But everyone's really caught up to the back of the safety car now. Julian and Shrey decided to stay out and not pit for a set of mediums, which is an interesting call as well, since it's pretty much a free pit stop under the safety car. Try and synchronize your race back up with everyone else and try and fight for some points. But you know, this is really, yeah, gone. Yeah, yeah, the double stack really just. Exactly. I have got no idea, honestly. Yeah, he's got wing damage actually, so he should. Mm. Yeah, it's. Yes, and so it goes. He probably got a penalty for speeding in the pits, I'm presuming. Lap 8, I think it was. Oh, it was a severe collision with Dolga, so that'll probably get removed out of the race. But don't want to speculate, of course. There's still a long way to go. Anything can happen, but looks like Ben B is probably the biggest winner so far out of the three, and he's got another penalty for a collision with Ben B. I don't know what's going on, man. So I don't know what's happened. If Shrey can catch up to the back of the pack because he comes out in a set of mediums and he serves his penalty, yes, it can. So you pretty much got to hope that he can. We pretty much got to hope that he can catch up to the back of the pack, and he runs off track at the loop, which is not the line I'd take, and he cuts the. Yeah. Yes. He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to absolutely floor it. Exactly, exactly. But nonetheless. As they exit chapel, onto the hangar straight now. Safety cars in this lap. We're gonna go racing on lap 10. We're on lap 10 of 26, and Dargo, who actually not pit yet, is currently in the lead of the race. And so it goes in P2. Yep. And well, of course, now that he's the leader, he gets to control the pace at which everybody has to follow. I'm sure. So I'm sure he won't go until after the Vel chicane, but I'll probably be when he goes. He's not going yet. He's gone now. He has gone now. And so has got a fairly good start. He's followed him. And we are racing now on the Hamilton Straight, heading into Abbey. And Dolga is currently in the leaders. There's a bit of an incident behind. It looks like... Oh, Paddington is also spun at Abbey. Paddington spun at Abbey. He's going to spin back into the racing line, but he's thank goodness for ghosting. As it looks like Dolga and so goes a battling for P1 as they go around the loop onto Aintree, and so it goes into the lead. And it looks like Iron Apple is going to be fighting for Ben Beers. Matt Marsh and Shane are on the Wellington, Hangar Straight, sorry. Wellington Straight. Oh, Shane locks up. Oh, Shane locks up and maintains P5. Matt Marsh runs to the back of Shane and Harry's, all the way up into P7 already, so good start there. Julian's representing 10 penalty. The man in P9, Norwegian boy going past Timbed, is he? No, he's not Timbed. Looks like he maintains P10 as he gets a better run out of Luffield on through Woodcote, heading into Cops. Ben B And Iron Apple looking at it, going past Dogger as well. Whoa, 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 Shane nearly loses it. As he gets past Dogger, and Matt Marsh is up into P5, and the two Alfa Romeos are now P6 and P7, so they're not having a great restart, have they? As they go into the hangar straight, is it gonna be oh, it's gonna be 3 wide heading into Stowe. This is not gonna be pretty. Dogger just dropping back as Matt Marsh maintains P4. Harry does get past Dogger. Good spot. Will Shane go down the inside of Matt Marsh heading into Vale? No, he does not. Harry going around the outside of his teammate though. Turns into the inside of his teammate, but Shane gets a better run as they head into the Hamilton straight. But so far, yep, but so far, so it goes still in the lead out in front as he started lap 12 as he goes through Village and then through the loop. 1.2 second gap to MB. Samuel's left. He's crashed unfortunately, so he's going to leave the lobby. Probably because he got wing damage. I think he must have got wing damage somehow. Yep. As Sav gets past Palingding, and Palingding probably made a mistake somewhere as the yellow flag came out. Yes, he is. The Norwegian boy getting past Julian. Norwegian boy up into P9. Topia is in P11. Yeah, Dog is meant to come in now. I mean, all the drivers have that Spanish symbol. As it looks like Matt is trying to get past Iron Apple here, but he fails to do so. Matt Marsh, another 3-second time penalty. He's under 6 seconds already. That's not going to help his cause. Yeah, Shane, fast lap of the race. 120.2. Oh, he nearly loses it going for Abbey there. He nearly loses it, but he manages to keep the car in a straight line. Oh, Iron Apple loses it. Oh, he loses it in the exit, and that's gonna drop another P6. A free position there for Matt, Shane, and Harry. Iron Apple managed to keep that car, thankfully, out of the wall. Julian. The Norwegian boy getting past Jerfy up into PA. The Norwegian boy in the Red Bull. He has spun. And so it goes another 3-second time penalty. He's really... Oh, I know. Ben B looking really good at the moment. But... He said the fast lap of the race though, so that's something. As Matt is all over the back of Ben B now as they head into Abbey. Will Matt think about a move into Village? He does not. Potentially, he's all over the back of him as he does that down into the loop. Oh, they're going to be 3 wide potentially. Oh, bit of contact there between Ben and Shane. Shane forces his way up into P3, and Harry is gonna make a nice move, but he's got to fight. Very bit of wall banging. Harry's gonna have the inside line for Cops. Will he? Harry makes his way up into P4. Ben losing 2 positions there. As Ben completely cuts Maggots there. Not the ideal line. As it looks like Shane has lagged out. Or maybe that's just me. No, can you send him an invite quickly? Oh, you'd have to type his name manually then, because I can't invite him, otherwise I'll lose the It's a SMM underscore Shane. Yes, SMM underscore Shane VK. That is such a shame for Shane because he was doing so well, but hope is not lost. If he can rejoin the lobby, alright, that's good. Tim Bear do the 3-second time penalty. If he can rejoin the lobby, then all hope isn't lost at the moment, but he'll have to rejoin quite quickly. Is Harry now probably going to try and close into Matt Marsh, who's got another 3-second time penalty. So Harry looking like he's in the box seat to take the W at his home Grand Prix, in fact. Yes, as Dolga, Shane losing his hand over fist, he's now behind Dolga and he's down to P7. He's probably going to be down in P9 at this rate, if he can't rejoin quickly. Oh, Tobia getting past Tobia, yep. Yeah. Yeah, Shane said his internet's gone. But Matt is trying to get past Harry's heading to Stowe. Matt's probably got the superior line. Ah, it's a shame. That is such a shame, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, Shane is back in, but he's all the way down in P12, so it'll have to be a massive task ahead of him to get back into the points. Safety car would help a lot. As Harry now in P1, no penalties, looking like he's going to be the winner of the race, and that was going to benefit from the people ahead of him having penalties in the Ferrari. And he's looking like he's going to get P2. We'll see if Topia can really close in as Norwegian boy battling Dolga for P7. Oh, Dolga loses it on the exit there. Yeah, commentators curse I feel bad. As Harry's opened up a 1.1 second gap. And so it goes spun again, he's into the wall and he's out of the session. And so it goes, no, he was winning the race. 2 mistakes there in 2 laps. Oh, and so it goes. A good haul of points gone. Ah, oh, what a shame for both of them. What an absolute shame. An absolute disaster for sure. Yep. As Dahl goes into the pit, this is actually going to help Dolga. He's going to lose less time now as he goes into a set of soft tyres. Padding 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pits. That's going to promote Shane up into P9, P8 in fact. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. As dog comes out on a set of soft tires unit comes out on a set of mediums. Yeah, soft to the end. Right. So we're back to green flag running, of course. 8 laps to go. There's a yellow flag in sector 1. That's Jerfy in the gravel, facing the wrong way. Don't know what happened there. Probably. But he's now facing the right way again. And he's... Yep. Yeah. I mean, quite a few people ahead of him have penalties. Maybe P6 is possible, as he says a fast lap of the race in the process. Yeah, he's just trying to drive as fast as he possibly can to gain the positions he lost, or he made it before he obviously his internet's cut out. P6, maybe he can catch top here as well if he's lucky, but yeah, that is the priority. Potentially, yes, potentially, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. But anything can happen. A late safety car could really just change everything. Shane driving very well at the moment, trying to... yellow flag, McLaren. Is Jeffy spun there again? As Harry sets the fast lap of the race, 27-2. No, it's not a good race at all. Not a good race for McLaren, in fact. They're going to score 0 points as a team. But, yeah, AlphaTauri, no points. Alfa Romeo, really, because they have a driver. Yeah, Renault with double points for yep. Racing Point are going to get a decent amount of points too. Well, anything can happen in the last 6 laps. Don't rule anything out just yet. There's the gaps have really kind of begun to grow a little bit. There's not, no one's really very close to each other. Norwegian boy. So that puts him up to 9 seconds so far. Yeah, but he's last, so that's not going to affect him much. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, he's driving. He looks like he's driving quite well. He's a very good driver, and I think he'll catch up to Sam. Probably to retire the car or something. I'm not sure. Well, maybe to change the programming, as you said. Because Matt is actually kind of pulling away from Iron Apple, so Matt could still get P2. I mean, the gap between Matt and Iron Apple is 6 seconds, so 3 more seconds in 5 laps. That could be oh, but Iron Apple, is he going to get past Bambi? It looks like he is with the bit DRS. Oh, there's battling and he's spun round. Iron Apple spun, and that's going to put top your team up into P4. Iron Apple drops down all the way to P7. He has stayed ahead of Shane. Well, that's for Iron Apple. Yeah, I mean, yep, it is. Yeah. Sav is right now all over the back of the Norwegian boy in the battle for P5. Sav's only got. Will Sav think about moving the Norwegian boy? He definitely is catching as it comes to Stowe. The Norwegian boy moves to the inside to defend. Will Sav think about moving around the outside of Stowe? He does break later. He can carry more speed, a bit of contact. Sav goes off track, but the move is done. Yellow flag. That is an AlphaTauri. That is Julian. That is Julian in the gravel. Oh, and Julian's hit the inside of course and he's crashed. That could be a safety car. It's a virtual safety car. Oh, I would have loved a full safety car at the end. Julian's out of the session. He clipped the inside of the barrier cops and that really just ended his race there. Oh, a full safety car would have been beautiful. A full safety car would have been beautiful. But nevertheless, we can't always get what we want, which is the sad, sad reality of life. Yeah, he has. Shane now up into P7. Oh, that's a Norwegian boy. That's a Norwegian boy spun out cops as well. So Shane now up into P6 and I now up into P7. So Shane is on for a P5. Maybe we will have to wait and see. Also, just gotta say, Matt is suspiciously close to Harry under the VSC. Top Gear up to inside of Ben B. Ben B really slow there. Top Gear is now up into P3. He's actually 8.5 seconds behind Matt, and Matt has got 9 seconds. Yeah, it must be. Maybe Harry was caught napping, but Matt caught up a lot to Harry there. This Dolga is now up into P8. Norwegian boy is going to come out in P11. Now the points for the Norwegian boy. That's not good for him. Harry heading through Chapel. Harry heading through Chapel now. He's pulling out. He's pulled out the gap to Matt. So I don't think it's just yeah, probably more than I don't think that was any cause. It wasn't really a cause for concern. It looks like, yeah, Harry driving extremely well at the moment. Fastest lap of the race for Harry. He could be on P4. Top Gear, yeah, and Top Gear's looking like he's on for P2 because the gap between him and Matt Marsh is now only 8 seconds. So pretty much, yeah. Sav making the move on Ben into this is Brooklyn, I believe. Brooklyn's now this is Luffield. Okay, all right. Now, yeah, now onto Woodcote. But yeah, it's confused. Some of the names. I mean, I love corner names. I think it's very nice. Yeah, but then yeah, you're right. Yeah, well, it gives like it does give a sense of identity to the track as well. Like, yeah, like, well, I know the teams and drivers refer to it as, yeah, that is definitely going to help Shane potentially finish in P3. This may drop him into P5. This will drop him into P6 if I'm not mistaken. If my maths are any good, that will cost Matt a whole heap of time. No, P3. I think he'll be P5. I don't know. My maths is horrible as well. Shane, is he gonna get past Ben B? He does. Shane up into P5. Potentially. It is definitely too late now for safety. But as Harry is now going to start the final lap, he's driven very well today. He may have been, he was caught out by the safety car. Yes, of course, and I'll be very happy that he's about to take the first win off this brand new series at his home race as well for the Alfa Romeo. Maybe it would have been a bit different had Shane not lagged out, but I'm sure Harry will be delighted nonetheless with his race so far. Yellow flag, Joffrey, that's him retiring on the hanger straight. But Matt Marsh over 5 seconds behind Harry, top in P3, 7 people Shane in P5, so he's had a really good drive, really calm and composed. He did not lose his cool, and that is the most important thing. Benefited when others had their own problems. And yeah, the British driver. Exactly, and now the British driver is going to take the race win at his home Grand Prix, yeah. So a very good drive here from Harry to come through Vale Chicane now. And he's going to come... Yes. And he comes around the final corner to the Hamilton Straight, and Harry wins the first race of HRS Season 1. Matt Marr crosses the line in P2, but his penalties will mean that Topia in the Racing Point is going to come across the line and finish in P2. Where will Sav and Shane finish? Shane finishes in P4, so Matt just about keeps P3. Shane in P4. Sav finishes in P5. Ben B. I think Shane should actually finish in P3 because he lagged out. That makes no sense. I don't know, we'll have to review that after. 7 P5, Ben B in P6, Einap on P7, Dolga is going to come across the line in P8. No penalties for Dolga, in fact, so a decent drive from Dolga. Maybe could have been a bit better, but it is what it is. Tim is going to finish the race in P9, and Padley is going to finish in P10. Norwegian boy is going to score no points. And the last of the finishes in P11. Top biggest driver of the day. That was a good race. I think it was a fun one. It's a shame that we had gone actually. I agree. Yeah, it's a shame that Shane lagged out, but he had a good fight back towards the front of the field. And of course, we do apologise that this is not streamed live. There's a few technical issues meant that we couldn't stream this, so hopefully, yes. But here are the race results, of course. H&W Harry takes the win and the fast lap as well. So that is 26 points for H&W Harry there. He'll be very delighted with that. Top Gear finishes in P2 from P17 on the grid. Britain driver from Top Gear. Matt Marsh across the line in P3. Shane finishes P4. Sav in P5, Ben B in P6, Iron Apple in P7, Dog in P8, Timbed in P9, and Pounding scores 1 point for himself and the McLaren team. The Norwegian boy finishes P11, and Jerfy is the last of the classified finishers. Julian and Sergo, Shrai, Samuel, Don BSQ, and Creeps all DNF'd. And yeah, and that does conclude round 1 of the first ever race of Hyper Racing Series, and I enjoy myself. Next week we should know this. I do believe next week is the Netherlands, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I do believe next week is the Netherlands. So, yeah, that'd be very fun to commentate on. But yeah, so join us next week, or hopefully we'll be able to stream it live. And yeah, other than that, it's a goodbye from me, and we will see you next week at 7:30 for the Dutch Grand Prix. So goodbye, everyone.